Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Hello. It's December. Christmas is coming up, or other holidays if you celebrate other things. But Christmas is coming up for us anyway, so that's exciting. Lots of stuff going on. Moon is finished. Yay! Awesome. That'll be coming out in January 13th. Very cool. That is done now. Hurrah! So that's good. We're really proud of it. Love the game. So I'm really hoping you guys love it. I'm really happy with it. I think, yeah, turned out cool. Very cool. So I'm really hoping you guys like it, and everyone buys lots of copies, and the reviews are 9 out of 10 and all that kind of stuff. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see. But it's a good game. We're proud of it, regardless of what happens. It's something we're proud of, and it's good to have in our catalogue of games. You know, Dominion and Moon, both games we're really proud of. So what's going on for us is, we're working on some stuff that I can't talk about, unfortunately, but we're also in pitching mode, or creating proposals for publishers, which is tough. It's stressful. We have like 5 new DS concepts that we've created in document form, ranging from 2 to 6 pages, each document. Some just have a few, just a feature list, like a front page with a nice piece of artwork on there showing what the game's about, and then one other page of bullet points and just basic information, trying to sum up the whole game on one page. And then some other concepts have more than that. They have a bit more detail in the design, or they have more artwork, or just more stuff to kind of communicate what the game's about. So we have a bunch of those. We've sent those proposals out to nearly 30 different publishers. I didn't even know there was that many publishers, but I guess there is. I've just been looking around and just seeing what publishers are out there and trying to find contact information for them. And some of the publishers we already had contacts, or specific people who we talked to, and some I've never contacted, so we just sent it to just the general mailbox, and I'm sure it'll just be trash and thrown into their spam folder or whatever. But whatever. It's a numbers game when it comes to proposals, for sure, in many ways. The proposal not only has information on the game, of course, but then the cost of it, the cost of development. Not only as in the big figure of how much it costs over the entire course of development, but then a milestone breakdown of how much each milestone costs, basically. So say you have 12 milestones. Each milestone will have a certain dollar amount attached to it, and in the best case scenario, you submit that milestone to the publisher, which obviously is game assets, whether it be design doc or playable demo, certain levels, certain enemies or characters, or whatever included. They approve it, you get paid, you move on. That's the way it goes. So and other aspects that we definitely have to take into account is the size of the cartridge, interestingly enough, for the DS. There are about maybe 10 different configurations of cartridges you can choose from for the DS, ranging from very small, just cartridge space to store the game data, and then in addition to that you'll have another EEPROM or flash memory. That's my phone. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry about that. So as I was saying, you'll have the ROM, then you'll have the save kind of EEPROM dealio, and and there's like a bunch of different configurations. There's like 10 altogether, away from small all the way up to massive, basically, and each one of them, it costs a certain amount. So if you do a large game, both Dominion and Moon are fairly large. That cartridge costs a certain amount, and actually the save portion of the two games are quite different. Actually, the one on maybe the same. I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyway, but so that's a big part of it as well. So you could have an inexpensive development cost, but if your cartridge size is massive, then that may make the publisher pause, and vice versa. So it is tricky. And other stuff that we have to think about, is the release date. When if we start a game now, and we won't finish it or submit it to Nintendo until, I don't know, October of next year, then the earliest it can come out is probably December or January, because it just takes that long, once you get it through the system, as it has with Moon. So that's a big factor as well. So then, whatever. So you have to think about all those kind of crazy things. But yeah, we've sent it all out to all those different publishers. We haven't sent out all 5 concepts to every publisher. I mean, some publishers are just not going to be interested in some of those proposals based on the cost of them or the subject matter, based on what their style is to publish. But from the 30 we've sent it to, we've had about 7 responses, which is crazy. And some of them are from, actually most of them are from publishers that we already have a relationship with, so so that's why, but we haven't had much response from some of the cold calls, as you call it, as it is called, I should say, from just like, hey, how's it going, here's my stuff. We haven't had much response on that, but anyway, so that's what we're doing. The way we did it with Dementium originally, which was originally called The Ward, is we had a playable demo for that, which, you can't ask for more than that, right? That's awesome. You get to play the game and go, all right, cool, I either like it or I don't. We spent many months creating the original Dementium demo before we shipped it around, and I met with like 15 publishers at GDC in 2007, and ironically, none of those ended up, I don't think, showing really any interest in the game. But it was a fun show. But yeah, we don't have time to create demos for all these different ideas. I wish we did, and maybe in the future we'll be in a position to do that. That'd be great, because it really, it really helps. I mean, if we hadn't created a demo of Dementium, I don't think people would have really kind of be able to kind of feel or picture what it could be, or even believe that it could be done on the DS. To talk about doing a 3D FPS survival horror game on the DS with a flashlight, that's crazy talk. What are you talking about? You can't do that. And we weren't sure if we could do that either until we actually did get it done. So anyway, but yeah, so that's where we're at right now in pitching mode, which is interesting. But we're waiting on today's Friday, so I mean we're hoping to get some feedback today. Will we? Probably not. I'll check my email. Do I have any responses? No. And that's pretty much what it is. What a lot of it consists of is now waiting for responses via email and calling them up and bugging them to see if they've had a chance to check it out. But it's a tricky time of year for anyone to pay attention to anything, apparently. But that's what we're doing. That's the mode we're in. In addition to developing some stuff, we're in pitching mode, which is cool though. And just want to give you a little bit of an idea of kind of what kind of process we go through on that, and hopefully we'll get at least one of these proposals landed with a publisher, and then I'll be able to kind of maybe take you through a bit more of the specifics of what we went through with that once it actually has a home. But the cool thing is we actually have some that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about all of them, but some I'm more excited about because of the content is just a little bit different, more interesting than some of the other ones. So yeah, I'm hoping we get some of those landed. I'm trying to pull it up to kind of remind me of what we have now. We have 5, just hard to kind of keep track of what we have. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. So there you go. Just want to give you an update of what we're up to. And I will try and update again soon. Before Christmas. If I don't, Merry Christmas. And I will speak to you guys soon. Alright, take care. Bye bye.